May not be the smartest idea to actually breed the animals at night, but you know what? It's okay. It'll all work out just fine. But welcome back, guys, to Mystica SMP for episode 3, I believe. I am just going to be doing something chill today. We're just going to be building a barn. It's just something super simple. I don't think we're going to do a time lapse for it. It depends on how long I record this part of the video, and we'll see. First off, before we do anything, we are going to head to sleep because it's nighttime and I don't like nighttime. My little ferret boy is asleep. Also, X came up with a great name for this little dude, and I think it was Biscuit? Yeah, so it was Biscuit. X recommended the name Biscuit for our ferret, and I like the name Biscuit, so we're gonna go with the name Biscuit. I don't also think I have a name tag anywhere, so I can't actually name our little friend just yet. Also, I'm going to take this stuff right here and I'm going to put it into a blast furnace because there's something special we're going to create today. Item frame was filling up. Why was my item frame filling up? There's no one here. Unless I have a ghost in my house. Also, still haven't finished the interior of this. I plan on doing that off camera or when I get back. It just depends on what happens. You see how the shape of the sword is? If you don't know what it reminds me of, then you've been lost on the channel for a while now. It reminds me of a Buster Sword, so I really want it. Nice. Plus it does 8 attack damage right off the bat. So, yeah, way better. Yes, for the build barn, on the barn today, we are going to be using a combination of brick, granite, stone, some stone bricks, possibly some even andesite. I didn't even think about that. Maybe some tuff. So I do want to keep this on the same level as the house, and I think I'm actually going to level out this part of the land right here. So I'm going to go ahead and start from right here as well. And we'll also figure out something to do with our bees, since we have a beehive over there, and we'll multiply the bees, and we'll probably do like an orchard or something. That could be pretty cool. So fun fact, I actually was going to plan this build out, like I was going to actually build this in a creative world, and then come to the server and build it for a time lapse. I kept putting it off and putting it off, and then I got busy, and then it just got to a point where time caught up with me, and I needed to get this video out and ready to go for next week, or this week, sorry. And I couldn't do that because I was just too busy and I couldn't plan out the build. So I just thought, you know what? I know the basic simple design that I want to do, so I'll just try and wing it and see how it goes. It's gonna make much more sense with them being in a barn instead of just being on the backside of my house. And then, you know, having to go back and forth between them isn't too bad, but realistically, it's just more of a pain in the butt instead of just building a barn. And then in the event that I want to expand, that grass area is just not enough for them to expand in, if that makes any sense. Plus, I need more cows, which for the enchanting setup, which means I need a bigger space. And I don't really think that this space is really cut out to be, let's just say, cow farm etiquette. 3, 4, 5, 2. So if we did something like this way it's not, I guess, too close to here. And then the area that we expand right here, we can just do for crops. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. Okay. It's also not too bad from the trees, so I don't have to chop any of the trees down. Makes it even better on me, because I don't want to chop down any trees. I'm getting sick and tired of chopping down trees right now. Okay, so what if we had something like this? I mean, again, I don't have to make the barn too big because for me, I'm small. It's fine. It should be perfectly fine. But obviously, for anybody else that wants to come on the server and visit, they're going to have a hard time fitting through, especially Anne because she's like 2.5 blocks tall, almost 3 blocks tall, I think. I think I'm just going to continue on for how I'm going. I'm going to place these here. I'm going to try and figure out a good pattern to do. Because what I want to do here, actually, I had some scaffolding. Let me go grab some scaffolding real quick. I made some. Yeah, okay, I like this. I like this so far. I like it. Did I really not grab? Oh my god. I put my shovel away. Whatever. Put my shovel away instead of putting the rotten flesh away. That's stupid. Goodness. How dumb. Honestly, again, like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm winging this build. I'm just trying to see what could actually work, and that doesn't look too bad. I want to try and see what happens when I start mixing in brick and granite on there too. I want this part to be like brick and granite at the top, then I want the rest of it to be like a spruce or something like that on the very bottom, or maybe even like a dark oak or something. I don't know. I haven't really 100% thought about the idea yet, but we'll just see what we can come up with. I think we need to add one more to the side of this though. At least on this side, I think we need to add one more. And then I'm thinking what we should do on this side, since we're going to add a couple crops on this side, we can add like a canopy that goes over. Or we could do it on the other side since this, you know, this tree kind of, you're kind of blocking the way, bro. Yeah. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Now, I'll replicate it on this side, and we will just see how it looks. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Actually, kind of looks pretty good. Now, about the wood underneath it, or the material underneath it, though. How would just regular spruce look, though? One thing I need to actually figure out. Let's go with the spruce for now. See how the spruce feels once we put the roof on, too. And just see how that works. Because I don't honestly know how I want to do everything. How would I do this? You having fun?
Just sat here watching you build.
I can just hear you laughing in.
Yeah, I'm just having fun sitting here.
So, I want to keep it basically the simple concept as everything else. But, okay, everything's looking fine in here now. Okay, the roof doesn't look too bad. What we could even do, since I am a tiny lad still, I am a block and a half tall, so I'm still a tiny lad. Not as tiny as my mantis boy on birds, but I'm still a tiny lad. I was thinking what I could actually do. Hang on, let me think about something real quick. If I go over here to the sheep for a second, if I come over here, you guys are just sitting. You guys sit pretty tall when I look at them, so they are above my height. They're looking down on me. I don't like that. I could even stick them under... Well, I can't. I was going to say I was going to stick them under slabs, but if I stick them on slabs, the sheep won't be able to eat. The cows will. Cows will be able to do whatever because they're cows, but the sheep won't be able to replenish their wool without grass. Tricky thing. What could I do? Hang on, let's go back inside. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Let me go inside. I need to brainstorm for a second. Like if we just only have the normal cows and sheep in here, I'm giving it enough room so that in the middle, I think I'm going to have like a 4-block gap in the middle. Like here is going to be a pathway. So there's going to be a pathway here in the middle. It's probably going to be like the path dirt, or we're going to come up with our own path design. But I'm going to have two things. So I think the middle will be a normal path, and the side, this part will be pathway too. And then right where these torches are going to be like the start of the fence line. So I should have enough room technically for the cows and everything so that I can get inside and I'm able to jump up on top of the fencing and everything too. Let's try it. Let me go grab... I honestly don't know how much deep slate I have either. We have no deep slate. Oh yeah, I know why I have no deep slate. It's because I took everything into the stupid nether with me. I took everything into the stupid nether with me. And I used up almost all my deep slate in the nether. Oh. If we did a stair and a stair and a stair, let me see how I do have enough stairs just to like see how this side's gonna look, I guess. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. The only thing I need is just deep slate, right? I need to go get some more deep slate, which I need to turn the rest of this into like tiles and some slabs real quick. So I'm gonna turn the 20 into slabs because it's an even number, and then that's gonna be. And obviously these won't actually stay right here. Where's my chairs? These won't stay right here because they're actually gonna go in a bit. Kind of like how I did the house, how I did a 3 and then a 3. That's exactly how I'm probably gonna do these. Like I went in by 3 before starting the roof. I think for this I'm gonna go in by 2. So I'm actually gonna have the roof start. No, actually I can do it by 3. I can do it by 3. That's the other problem though, is that I don't really want this to be too short in the middle, if that makes any sense. I really don't want this to be too short in the middle to not have enough green for it. because I kind of did the same thing on test phase when I was designing the house, at least. So if we did that, this part is the part that I don't know about. I don't know if I want to have the full middle covered, like how I did the roof on that, or I actually want to do like something else. Let's just see what it would look like if I only did the sides real quick though. I think what I really need to do is I need to add more slabs onto the front. Like I need to add more deep slate slabs to the front of that to give it more of a texture up front. And this chair's in my way. Like if I did something like this, connecting the stairs, it gives it that more of a deep texture look. And the top what we can do, instead of doing like all of them being slabs, the two middle ones we could do slabs. I think the two middle, right, where the bricks actually line up, these two. So it would be I don't know. Blocks work for this because those tend to stick out a bit. Trial and error, right? Trial and error. Oh, that's good for us. Trial and error. That's fine. Right? That stairs there. Makes it a tad bit better. We could even do corner stairs, actually, to bit better on detail. Yeah. Okay. The flower pots are kind of growing on me now. I think if they're a little bit darker in color, it'd be fine. That actually doesn't look bad. Wait, that actually doesn't look bad. That actually doesn't look bad at all. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna make some spruce, one of those flower pots right quick, though. I need some spruce slabs, I need the regular spruce, and I need some dirt. I'm trying to think about a design right now, and it's not really working in my brain like I want it to. You know, I do like that design, though. Even for the outside of simple details, that I do like that a lot. I don't know why, but the way that it wraps around and connects, honestly, looks good. So, the way that wraps around it there, I think it looks nice. And all we need to do is wrap it around on the inside too, but I need to make more of these spruce boxes for that too. But yeah, I think doing simple detail work outside would look good. The roof actually is looking decent. I don't hate it. Really, I don't hate it at all. The only thing I actually need to go do is just go grab more deep slate right quick though. So we can head down to the cave and go do that right quick. I'm gonna put a lot of stuff away because, yeah, I don't really feel like toting around a bunch of crap right now. Okay, so I got a little bit carried away when going down there and getting deep slate, and I got 2.5 stacks of raw deep slate, cobble deep slate, and now we can actually finish off the roof. I think I have to go gather a little bit more wool and a little bit more moss still, but that should be not a big deal actually. I don't have an actual light source down here, so why don't I just use netherrack and fire to light my way down here for a bit. Believe it or not, it has taken me a little bit over an hour to actually construct the little structured frame that is the barn. Oh, I think the first thing I actually want to do is probably place all the green wool or the moss. I might even go ahead and place all the moss first after we do the deep slate, so that I can get a more accurate deal of how much green wool I need. With those final 2 blocks out of the way for the roof, guys, we are done with the roof. And honestly, turned out pretty good. I do like the little stripes of deep slate that we did, and the texturing on the roof looks nice. It actually kind of looks good. Well, okay, well, we can't see because the grass is in the way, but honestly, that's not a bad build. Not sure how I want to do the roof in here quite yet. Maybe I shouldn't turn all those into dills, but I do still have dark oak logs, so we are good on that front. Also just realized how much I use. We're in a modded server too. Like we have so many modded options available to us, and I'm only using a few modded blocks in my builds. Most of this I can build in vanilla Minecraft. Okay, so I ran out of dark oak logs for this side, but you can kind of see the idea that I'm going for when I'm coming up for the interior on this. And then we can use oak slabs as a base interior for the rest of it. Honestly, I think it looks pretty good though. We're probably not going to cover the whole thing. I think like just only covering like side bits and something like that. You know what I mean? Like kind of like something like that. And then maybe even covering the middle up top. That would look pretty good, I think. But for right now, I'm going to leave that for now. I can always come back to this and build in it whenever I want to. I need to figure out what fences I want to add in here though, because fences are important for the farms. And we have enough with our sheep pen that we could just use those, and they might match pretty good in the building. So let's just use these. Come with me, my sheep friends. Come with me. We must go to your new home up here instead of down here. Come along, my friends. Stop eating grass. You can eat grass when you're inside. If you leave, I'm gonna kill you. Hey. I lost 2 of them. You know what? That's fine. I'll gather them back here in a second. Well, I gathered 1 of them. You guys are too fat to fit all fit at the door at once. Come on. Be smart about this, guys. Come on. You two are the most important one. You're my dark green sheep. I need both of you. Okay? Come with me. Come. Come with me, my friends. My leather friends. I will put you in a new home. Please, please follow me. Yes, 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 yes. It's a nice home. It is better than being outside. I will say that. It's got a cozy interior, you know, hay bales. Actually, it doesn't have hay bales at the moment. I will do that later. I've already had stubborn sheep today. I'm losing cows left and right. Okay, that's not good. I'm not restarting with just 3 of you guys either. Come on. Back here. I must take you, all 3 of you, inside where you belong, safe and sound. There's promise there's going to be nothing wrong. Like there's snacks, there's TV, there's gummy bears. I guess that goes with snacks. I don't know if you guys can eat gummy bears, but yeah, there's gummy bears. Should be 6 cows that we have, a bunch of annoying sheep, but we are good. We finally have animals in here, and we finally have a purpose for our barn as well. Looks pretty good. The only thing I really need to do is actually add an exterior, and I need to also add... I'm gonna add some of these around too. Just, you know, some random bushes around area, just random bushes. Then I'll also come in and add some leaves here in a second as well. I think I need to get more because I don't think I actually have any more leaves, which is the problem. And with the path finally connected, guys, I think we're done. Honestly, wasn't a bad build. Again, I want to apologize for the lack of any roleplay content. I know this is a roleplay server. It's not a 100% roleplay server, so you need to keep that in mind. It is a survival roleplay, and how I'm taking it more of like hints of roleplay, but also survival. Some episodes might be heavy on roleplay. I don't really know. Again, like I said at the beginning of the series, I'm winging most of what I'm doing. So, honestly, I have no idea. I'm in the same boat as you guys right now. So, yeah. But I think that's where I'm going to end this episode of Mystica SMP for episode 3. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like on the video. Subscribe to join the Amazing Creeper Clan today. Please let me know what you guys thought of this little barn build down in the comment section down below. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think it was pretty fast for the episode? I don't really know. Also, make sure to join the Discord down below. The link is in the description. As always, you're more than welcome to join it. You do not have to. It's a free, 100% positive community. If you want to join, you are more than welcome to. But with all that out of the way, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Mystica SMP, which I don't know what we're doing next episode either. I need this time to think about it, so goodbye!